everyone, coming to you from my living room. I just wanted to talk with you a little bit about education chats on Twitter. They're just what they sound like. They're a way for different people who are invested in education, teachers and administrators, support staff, to talk about educational topics in an online environment. And sometimes they're about hot topics. Sometimes they're about things like lesson planning, and you can follow the chats and participate in the ones that seem of interest to you. One of the chats that I think is really great for beginners is the Livingston County Ed Chat. You can follow it at hashtag capital LIV, capital ED, Live Ed. It's on Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock. It's run locally by two teachers in Howell. And this week's topic is data-driven instruction. So I just wanted to share with you how you would go about following that chat and reading the different answers. And then I wanted to show you how you might participate in a chat. There's actually a chat going on right now, so I'll try and do my best to show how to participate in the chat. So on Wednesday at 9 o'clock, when you're looking for the Livingston Ed chat, you would type hashtag live ed and enter. You'll want to click on all so that you can see all of the results of the chat. And basically, you'll see that there are people who are posting questions, people who are posting answers. And this chat's not going on right now, but you can see some of the things that were said during the chat Wednesday night and maybe even sometimes after that. So let me show you, there is a 21st century education chat going on right now. So let me just show you what that looks like. I'm doing 21st Ed Chat, the hashtag for that chat. And education chats follow a question and answer format. Usually there are 6 questions because the chat lasts an hour. Each question is discussed for roughly like 10 minutes. So it's now 8:30. The 21st Ed Chat's been going on for a half hour. And you can see that Jill Thompson is one of the moderators of the chat. Moderator is one of the people who decides on the questions and gives feedback about answers. They kind of they lead the discussion. And so she and Dave Prindle are the two moderators of the 21st Ed Chat. You can see that at the half hour mark, they're on question 3. You can see that they're asking what are some of the challenges of using AR in the classroom. What are suggestions, or are there suggestions to overcome them? AR is for augmented reality. And you can see, I know that may be a little over some of your heads, but basically the question and answer format goes this way. The moderator will ask a question labeled with a Q and then the question number. When you have an answer to the question, you would answer with an A and then the number of the question. So let me scroll down and see if I can find an answer. Click on all. You can see there are 11 new results. Let's see if there's an answer to question 3. So here's an answer to that question. You can also see that there are different conversations going on based on people's comments to the questions and answers. And chatting this way is just a really great method of getting information and ideas. It's also a great way of sharing. But again, like we talked about at the beginning of the school year, you don't really have to share to participate. Sometimes it's just okay to lurk and read through people's ideas and answers. I found that that's actually one of the best ways to get ideas. So if you end up finding an answer that you think is really helpful, what you would want to do is if you scroll your mouse over that answer, you get some different choices. You can reply to that person and send them a tweet back. You can retweet it, which means that you basically send it out to all those people that you follow. Or you can favorite that tweet so that you can come back and either read it again or just remember what it said. Or if someone tweets a link, like for instance here, you might want to come back and read this at another time. You can click favorite And a way to find your favorites when you're participating in a chat is click on me, and then you can click on your favorites. And you can see that that comment that I just favorited is found here in the top of my favorites. Hopefully this little talk has been helpful, and hopefully I've inspired you to participate or at least lurk in the chat on Wednesday night. Again, it's hashtag LIVED, and the discussions about data-driven instruction. I think you'll find it really valuable. And even if you don't decide to share any of your thoughts or ideas, at the beginning of the chat, the moderators will ask you to introduce yourself. When you do that, you can simply click on the feather here to compose a new tweet, and you can just introduce yourself saying your name and where you're from, and maybe just a little bit about what you teach, whether you're a first grade teacher or you're a resource room teacher, just so everybody kind of gets a little bit of information about the people who are participating in the chat. I hope to see all of you on Wednesday night in the LiveEd chat. I know I will be there. And please, please, please be sure to contact me if you have any questions or just want to talk about using Twitter to grow your personal learning network. Talk to you soon.